Something strange has been happening at Target. One that most shoppers only noticed when their total rang up higher than expected. For years, loyal customers relied on digital discounts and app offers to keep their carts full without breaking the bank. But suddenly, those dependable deals started disappearing, replaced by vague rules, missing coupons, and an uneasy feeling at checkout. The biggest surprise? Target didn't make a big announcement or warn shoppers that the rules were changing. There were no press releases, no email alerts, just a quiet shift that left even the savviest couponers wondering where their favorite savings went. It felt like, overnight, familiar discounts vanished, while the app became a maze of restrictions, glitches, and offers that just didn't add up the way they used to. As the dust settles, one thing is clear. Digital deals are fading fast, and old-school paper coupons might be your last real chance at savings. But the real story goes even deeper. What Target changed, and why, has left a lot of people feeling betrayed, and what's happening next could change the way everyone shops. Let's dig into what really happened, and why the discounts you counted on might never come back. Longtime Target shoppers woke up to a different reality this year, and most didn't see it coming. Overnight, entire categories of digital discounts and familiar app offers disappeared, leaving regulars confused and a little suspicious. The cartwheel deals that used to pile up at checkout, many of them are gone, slashed quietly from the app, or shifted to invite-only status that most people never see. Suddenly, once popular spend $50, get $10 gift card promos were nowhere to be found, or came with a tangle of new restrictions buried in the fine print. Some users reported that deals simply vanished from their saved offers, while others discovered that the discounts they relied on week after week had shrunk in value or disappeared altogether. For most shoppers, there was no warning, just higher totals and fewer surprises at the register. The days of stacking digital deals, gift card bonuses, and category coupons seemed to end without a word. But the real confusion started when people tried to find out why. And that's when the frustration really began to spread. The most unsettling part of these changes wasn't just the loss of savings, it was how quietly it all happened. Target made no public announcement, sent no warning emails, and left no signs in stores. For weeks, shoppers walked the aisles as usual, adding items to their carts, confident their trusted discounts would show up at checkout. Only when they tapped their phones or scanned their barcodes did the reality sink in. The offers were missing, or suddenly didn't apply. Many assumed it was a glitch, maybe just a bad day for the app. Some waited for their favorite deals to return, refreshing the circle page over and over, convinced things would go back to normal. But the silence continued, and the discounts never reappeared. By the time the truth became obvious, most regulars had already spent more than they planned, only realizing after the fact that the rules had changed and the savings were gone for good. What started as a quiet shift soon became a source of confusion and anger. But as shoppers searched for answers, they found something even more frustrating waiting in the fine print. As Target's digital platform grew more popular, shoppers were promised an easier, smarter way to save. But now, the reality feels like a carefully set trap. Instead of seeing dozens of fresh, generous circle offers each week, regulars started to notice their deal list shrinking. What once felt like a treasure hunt is now more like a scavenger hunt for scraps, and even the most dedicated couponers find themselves coming up empty. At first, the changes were subtle. Offers seemed to rotate less frequently. Discounts that used to apply to entire categories like household cleaning or pantry staples were suddenly missing or limited to single-use, invite-only, or a handful of niche products no one actually buys. Buy one, get one deals got rare, and percentage off coupons dropped from 20% or 30% down to 10% or less, barely making a dent in the total at checkout. Meanwhile, the digital app became cluttered with tiny print and shifting expiration dates, making it harder than ever to tell what really counts. But the biggest shock for many came at checkout. More and more, the Circle app would quietly reject stacked deals, even when it looked like everything should apply. Try to combine a digital manufacturer coupon with a store offer, the system flags it and blocks the second discount, sometimes with no explanation at all. Long-time strategies like saving digital offers for a big shopping trip or stacking them with gift card promos are now unpredictable at best, completely impossible at worst. Even worse, some digital coupons now override paper ones, meaning if you skin a digital offer first, you may lose the chance to use a higher value paper coupon. Customer service can rarely override these glitches, and employees are left shrugging, apologizing, and explaining that the system simply won't allow them to help. For shoppers who built their routines around maximizing digital deals, the frustration is real. The new rules feel arbitrary, with discounts that change by the hour and fine print that leaves everyone guessing. All the while, Target keeps pushing the app as the smartest way to save, but for many, it now feels more like a maze built to keep savings out of reach. But while digital deals are tightening up, there's another change happening at the checkout. One that hits the savviest shoppers hardest. For years, Target was a playground for coupon stackers. Savvy shoppers who knew exactly how to combine gift card promos, digital offers, and old-school paper coupons for maximum savings. Some regulars could walk out with a cart full of products for a fraction of the price, all by timing their discounts just right. It was a game of precision, with certain combinations unlocking double dips and bonus deals that seemed almost too good to be true. But lately, the rules of that game have changed, and not in the customer's favor. Now, as soon as you try to stack offers that don't play nice, the register shuts it all down. Digital manufacturer coupons will cancel out their paper counterparts. Circle deals that used to pair perfectly with gift card bonuses now get blocked with a silent error message. Even the famous gift card promos have stricter exclusions, with some items suddenly marked as ineligible only after you reach the checkout screen. The new register software is designed to spot every trick in the book. If you try to apply a coupon after a digital offer, the system may simply refuse, regardless of what you were able to do last week. Customers who figured out how to triple stack for extra savings are now left disappointed, and cashiers have no power to override the system, even if they want to help. What once felt like a secret handshake among bargain hunters has turned into a source of frustration. Every attempt to outsmart the system ends in a blocked transaction, a higher total, and an awkward apology from behind the counter. But as digital loopholes vanish, there's one old trick that still slips through the cracks, if you know how to use it. Paper coupons, once considered old-fashioned, have suddenly become a powerful secret weapon for the savviest Target shoppers. While the digital world closes in with tighter restrictions and invisible barriers, a carefully clipped manufacturer coupon can still slip through the cracks, at least for now. Shoppers who never bothered with scissors before are finding out that these physical discounts can succeed where the app fails. The reason? Target's registers for all their digital upgrades still process paper manufacturer coupons in a separate lane. If there isn't a matching digital offer loaded to your Circle account, the system often can't block or reduce your paper savings. This means the right paper coupon, especially on groceries and household basics, can knock dollars off your total, even as digital discounts quietly disappear. Some regulars have even started swapping tips in online forums, trading lists of which brands and products are still paper-friendly. For certain deals, stacking a store sale with a manufacturer's coupon is one of the last reliable ways to get the price down. And while it's no longer possible to combine every coupon with a digital offer or gift card promo, paper can still unlock savings the app now blocks. Of course, the loophole isn't perfect. Cashiers have been trained to watch for duplicates, and Target is tightening the rules every month. Some stores are limiting the number of paper coupons accepted per transaction, and new warnings are popping up for suspicious coupon use. But as of now, paper remains the one path the digital system can't completely control. It's a small advantage, and there's no telling how long it will last. But for shoppers determined to stretch every dollar, the return of the old-school coupon is more than just nostalgia. It's the last defense against a system that seems built to keep savings just out of reach. But what's really driving all these changes, and why has Target become so aggressive about closing the gaps? The answer is all about the bottom line. It turns out, Target didn't quietly cut these discounts just to frustrate shoppers. It was a calculated response to a growing problem of coupon fraud and lost profits. In October 2022, they updated their in-store coupon policy to only accept barcodes validated through a manufacturer master file, a move that slashed counterfeit and misused coupons by an estimated 95% YouTube plus 2 Denver 7 Colorado News KMGH plus 2 The Wall Street Journal plus 2. But that's just the beginning of their behind-the-scenes strategy. By tightening barcode controls and limiting duplicated coupon use, Target has effectively pushed many paper coupons to the side, forcing couponers into the digital system, where every offer is tracked, monitored, and restricted. The goal? Protect margins and reduce abuse. Manufacturers still send paper coupons, but without a corresponding entry in the master file, many get rejected, making even legit savings harder to redeem. On top of that, Target is rolling out targeted, data-driven coupon strategies, similar to what other retailers use to tailor offers based on individual shopping habits. Denver 7 Colorado News, KMGH, plus 1 TikTok, plus 1 YouTube plus 8, digitsagency.com plus 8, Digital Commerce 360 plus 8. In theory, this allows them to offer deals that feel personalized but don't tank their bottom line. They can dial back across-the-board savings while appearing generous to loyal, high-value customers. So, why protect profit margins with such precision? The retail landscape is tighter than ever, and coupon abuse, whether through digital stacking or counterfeit paper coupons, costs billions industry-wide. By forcing shoppers into a controlled, trackable digital environment, Target can carefully manage each offer, prevent rollbacks from paper coupons, and block questionable stacks before they happen. For you and me, though, it means the game changed. The wild stacking days are over. The tactics that once lined our carts with freebies now flag trouble in seconds, and most overrides are off the table. Employees at the register are under strict orders to follow the new system with zero wiggle room. But this shift isn't just about squeezing out the cheaters, it's also about shaping behavior. If shoppers rely on digital-only deals, Target keeps control. And if paper coupons still slip through, they can swiftly plug those loopholes next. The reaction from regular shoppers has been nothing short of explosive. For years, Target built its reputation on being both generous and easy to shop with, especially for families and bargain hunters who made the most of every sale and coupon. But as the discounts dried up and stacking tricks got blocked, frustration boiled over. Social media lit up with complaints, and couponing forums turned into battlegrounds for people trading horror stories about deals that vanished overnight. Some shoppers felt flat out betrayed, saying they'd built their routines around the old ways of saving, only to be left out in the cold. Posts and comments flooded in about digital offers that disappeared right before checkout, customer service reps who could only shrug and apologize, and transactions that used to be predictable now turning into headaches. People compared receipts from just a few months earlier and couldn't believe how much more they were paying for the same basket of goods. The backlash wasn't just digital. At store level, confrontations at the register became more common. Cashiers, often caught in the middle, faced angry customers demanding explanations for discounts that didn't apply, or pleading for overrides that simply weren't possible anymore. Some regulars walked out empty-handed, swearing off Target entirely. Others went online, rallying fellow shoppers to contact, corporate, or boycott new policies altogether. In the end, the sense of trust that Target spent years building began to crack. Shoppers now approach every deal with suspicion, knowing it could disappear at any moment. And while some have moved on to other retailers, many are still searching for new ways to reclaim the savings they lost. But for those not ready to give up just yet, there are still a few tricks left if you know where to look and act fast. If you're determined to keep saving, the window isn't completely closed, at least not yet. The smartest shoppers are already shifting their strategy, focusing on what still works before even those loopholes disappear. The first rule: don't rely on digital alone. Start collecting paper manufacturer coupons from newspapers, product packaging, and mailers. These old-school discounts can sometimes bypass the system's restrictions, especially on groceries and everyday essentials. Next, keep a close eye on your Circle app, but don't expect miracles. When you do find a valuable digital deal, add it immediately. It might be gone by your next shopping trip. For big purchases, try pairing a paper coupon with an in-store sale and double-check the fine print before you check out. Some regulars also recommend doing a test scan at self-checkout. Scan your paper coupon first to see if it sticks, then follow up with digital offers if allowed. Stay connected to the latest updates by joining online couponing groups or following deal forums. Shoppers there often share breaking news about new restrictions or limited-time glitches, and some even track which stores are stricter about enforcing the new policies. Don't hesitate to ask cashiers politely if they know of any current stacking tricks. Some are willing to share tips, especially with regular customers they recognize. Finally, act fast. If you spot a particularly good deal or a paper coupon that hasn't been blocked, use it. There's no guarantee it'll be available next week. The rules are changing quickly, and what works today might be gone for good tomorrow. The world of Target savings may look different now, but with a little extra effort and some old-fashioned resourcefulness, you can still score deals while others pay full price. Just know that this opportunity won't last forever, and be ready for even more changes ahead. No one expects a simple shopping trip to turn into a guessing game, but that's exactly what's happening for countless Target fans right now. The discounts that once made every trip a little brighter have faded away, replaced by confusion, shifting rules, and an uneasy sense that the best deals are gone for good. It's a tough reality for anyone who built their routines and their budgets around those savings. The truth is, the landscape has changed. Digital deals are shrinking, paper coupons are fighting for survival, and every week brings a new policy or restriction to figure out. But if there's one thing seasoned shoppers know, it's how to adapt. Even when the odds are stacked, there's always another way to stretch your dollar, if you're willing to dig a little deeper and move a little faster than before. If you've noticed your totals creeping higher or felt frustrated by vanishing discounts, you're not alone. Every comment and story you share helps others stay ahead of the curve and reminds the stores that their customers are paying attention. Your experience matters more than you think, and together, shoppers have a way of making their voices heard. So, let us know in the comments, what's the biggest change you've seen at checkout, and have you managed to outsmart the new system? If this video helped you spot the latest tricks or just made you feel a little less alone, please hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss out on the next update. Your support keeps this community strong and helps us dig even deeper to bring you the truth about saving money in today's world. Thanks for joining us, and here's hoping your next shopping trip brings more savings and surprises. See you in the next video.